What's it like to be alone on a Sunday? Remembering the time you saw them just yesterday. Sing me a song, tell me your thoughts. I could listen to you all night long, and I don't care about my sleeping routine. I fucked it up as it is, but we've got so much time to kill as the night rocks me to sleep. Life's too short to worry about things that we've got wrong. So hug all your friends, let them know you're not letting go. No, I won't let go. Remember when we felt like animations and didn't need a grades for self-validations? Tell me about the things that you love. The world simply needs more affection, 'cause I don't care about what people think of me. I'm fucked up as it is, but we've got so much time to kill and so many things to see. Life's too short to worry about things that we've got wrong. So hug all your friends and let them know you're not letting go. No, I won't let go. My bed, so you know it's about to get deep. I want to talk a little bit about perfectionism. So, as you've probably noticed in this video at the start, I put a clip of me singing. Ever since starting university, I haven't really played music as much. When I'm at home, my parents are very supportive and encouraging for me to do stuff. So I think before I started university, I was making music a lot more, also because they pushed me, but not pushing in a bad way. They pushed me to make music, create art, and I also quit making art at my first year university. At least I did it way less. I did keep a sketchbook, but I drew maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. And now I'm back to drawing every day. I wanted to include myself singing, even though when I watched the clip back I wasn't too proud of the whole thing, let's say. I'm not going to defend myself against imaginary judgmental people, but I noticed after watching it, listening to it, I was immediately pretty critical and immediately second guessing if I should really use it. And at the end of the day, I know there's still a very perfectionistic voice in my head that wants it to be good. I know this is not an issue only I face. I know this is something a lot of people have that wants to protect them from the hurt after being judged. At the end of the day, I think if someone watches my videos and they decide to judge me or be rude, I don't think I'm going to care that much. Because who are you and why would I care? I really like how it's turning out. I'm saying this as I'm editing the video, so this is not a very chronological video at the moment. I'm kind of popping in between to talk about it. And I know that in a year when I watch this video again, I'm probably not really going to pay attention to the small mistakes that I make. I don't really care. I just hope that they stop being scared of making small mistakes. I think my perfectionism especially has kept me from doing a lot of stuff in the past. I don't want it to take even more time that I could be using for creative projects. It's really not that deep at the end of the day. I'm having fun with it. I may be pitchy, yes, but I'm not in a studio recording 1,000 takes before it's perfect. This is my one take, and I want to be really authentic on here. It does fit into the artist's way mindset to let go of the perfectionism, because it will keep you chained down forever and the time will pass anyway, so you might as well make stuff. I feel fulfilled making stuff. I don't fulfill having perfect end products. That's my deep thought of the evening. It is Tuesday today and it is almost 11, so it's not really morning. I have a little bowl with yogurt, granola, blueberries and jam. It's a late breakfast. And this week of the Artist's Way is really exciting for me because it's a lot of connecting to your inner child, like eating childhood snacks and stuff like that. And I also just have a lot of fun plans this week, so I'm really excited to dive into it. And today I'll also be working on my picture book project. I mentioned it in the last video. My friend and I, for a school project, are working on a picture book, and I want to illustrate as many pages of it as possible before the deadline. We're going to work out this afternoon, and also one of the tasks for the Artist's Way was to write down stuff you like to eat as a kid and then eat one of those things. And I used to really love those tiny little pizzas. I used to have them when I had exams in high school. My dad would get them for me, and when I got back from an exam I'd eat a few and then I'd study. But when I looked in the store they didn't have them, so for lunch I'm gonna order a pizza. But I'm also going to be making soup, so I get my vegetables. So I'll probably have half a pizza and some soup and some vegetables. And I'm taking you guys along for the week, obviously, for the next 2 weeks in this video. So let's get into it. Fun things planned.
Your purple sweater sitting in my room. I tried to wear it, but I knew that it would smell like you. You dancing at the show tonight. I stood in the back, and I think that we both know Did it hurt when I kicked you to the curb? Now I'm all alone. Guess I'll never learn. And I lied when I took you on a drive. And I said I'd never speak to her. I wish I would've kept my word. used to open my door to pretty much.
Good morning. I'm currently going to a workout class, but it's a very sad weather today. Like, it's very gray. It's like a really pitiful weather.
So I took my bones and I called them my own, and I found a place inside that's safe for me, and now
The views on this video have slowly been going up. The videos that have over 100 views have been online for months. And now this one has only been online not even a week. And it's already over that. What's going on?
up to the heavens, I'm ready to love what I've been given. I'm getting back to my own rhythm. It's such a new kind of living.
I'm going on an impulsive solo date. So I haven't done my artist date this week yet. I've been really wanting to go to the library, but I've been putting it off because I'm like, oh no, it's already late, blah 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 blah. But the library closes at 7 and right now it's not even 4 o'clock yet, and it's literally 10 minutes by foot. I kinda have zero excuses actually. I'm just gonna go and see how it is. I kind of want to see what kind of children's books they have, just for a little research. And I also want to see just what kind of books are coming out lately. Maybe see if there's anything that interests me. I don't think I'll be getting a library card here. We'll see how it goes. Just got back from my little solo date. It was so much fun. I explored the library, and then when I was there I actually discovered that I could get a library card for free. What I did forget was that it is final season. Well, final season is coming up for a lot of students, so the library was pretty busy with people studying for their finals. My plan at first was to go sit there and draw a little bit. I was informed that you need to reserve a table, and honestly I felt a bit bad because they were like study tables and I didn't want to take a table from someone who needed it more. And I also got 2 graphic novels from the library. They have a lot. One is about body image and the other is about I believe it's about a generational story, a story that empowers women actually. I just discovered new things today. I talked to new people, went out of my comfort zone, so I'd say it was a really good artist date, and now I have a library card, which is awesome.
Girls go and like they chat with their friends and be like, this is what happened, this is what he said, this is what I felt.
We're in my kitchen, and I'm sorry my camera is super tilted, but I'm balancing my tripod on the highest it possibly can be on 3 books on my bed that is super soft. So let's hope it doesn't fall over. That's a win for me. I went to the grocery store and I got these beautiful flowers. I saw them yesterday, I think, and they had a great deal. They had deals on these tulips and they also had buy two, get one free. So basically, a win-win. In the artist's way, there's a task that you do the first 2 weeks where you write down imaginary lives that you would want to lead if you could. And I wrote down florist, and then you have to do an activity that fits with whatever it is that you wrote down. I really love flowers, and in the summer one of my favorite activities is making bouquets from the flowers in our garden. My mom takes a lot of pride in growing really beautiful flowers, and I really love making bouquets out of them, so it's not summer yet. There's not too many flowers in the garden so far. I got some really pretty roses, I got some freesias, I don't know what they are in English, and then I got tulips. These are way too many flowers for me alone, and I heard that my neighbor was home. I could hear her through the walls, so I might give her a bouquet. These are a little sad looking from the bottom. Yeah, normally when I make bouquets in the summer, the flowers are still pretty closed, so they bloom open in the vase. But yeah, when you get grocery store flowers, that's not really an option, I guess. If you can't tell, I'm a really big fan of Caroline Winkler on YouTube, and she does this a lot. She makes bouquets and she talks about stuff, which I thought, oh my god, that is so me-core, so I want to do this as well. I don't know why, it just feels way easier to talk to a camera when I'm also doing other stuff. I've also been thinking, since it's Saturday of week 3, the video is already pretty long. I think it's the same length as my last vlog, which was 2 weeks. So I might split week 3 and week 4 into 2 different vlogs, because I just don't want to oversaturate one video and then have less videos when I can make 2 videos that are the same quality, you know? When walking around with these flowers, is that people really smile at you when you're walking around with a whole ass flower shop, basically. I was walking past with these flowers in my arms and people were really, I don't know, they were smiling, they were happy. I don't know if that's just because I had nice flowers or if I had something stupid on my face. It was not something I planned to do, actually. I don't know, I was watching Caroline's videos and I was thinking about the artist's way, and this the idea kind of just popped into my head and I couldn't get rid of it. Are you kidding? Look at that. That's so pretty. I love them. They smell really nice as well. They're so pretty. Are you kidding? This is giving me so much serotonin. They told me it was a bouquet of 10 pink tulips, but I only have 9. So this is the first little bouquet. So pretty. There's no more room. No more. Ta-da! She's a little overfull of water though. So pretty. I love them.